Educational exhibition. Final project. Durkheim took the time. Degree in education, third semester, English pre-intermediate. Team members, Stephanie Alcantara Rojas, Rodolfo Ismael Segura Chan, and Jonathan Raimundo Basto.
Okay. Who was Emil Durkheim? Emil Durkheim was born on April 15, 1858 in the city of Pinal, located in the eastern part of France. He formally established sociology as an academic discipline and, along with Karl Marx and Max Weber, is considered one of the founding fathers of that science.
1815 to 1917, the beginning.
In 1893, he was considered a functionalist in the theory of education. He considered education to reflect the needs and customs and beliefs of the society providing it.
1895. It brought Durkheim fame and influence, but the new science of sociology frightened timid souls and conservative philosophers, and he had to endure many attacks.
1938, it was published Pedagogical Evolution in France. It was published posthumously, a series of courses that he had given at Bordeaux on the subject of pedagogical evolution in France. 1858 to 1917, the development of his history.
1896. Durkheim founded the first sociology journal, the Sociological Year, and he was nominated Professor of Social Science, the first chair with that name in France. In 1897, Durkheim published The Suicide, a study in sociology. Suicide is used by Durkheim as means of demonstrating the key impact of social factors on our personal lives and even our most intimate motivates.
1900, the theory of totemism. In 1900, he published the article The Theory of Totemism. Durkheim stated that the science of totemism resided in the symbol and the emblem, and that the sacredness of the totem derives from the sacredness of the emblem. 1902, Social Morality and Moral Education. In 1902, Durkheim published his work called Social Morality and Moral Education, which was based on the foundation of human praxis in the social context in which it developed in Durkheimian thought, to a theory of social morality and moral education.
1912, the elemental forms of the religious life. Book that he published in 1912, Durkheim found an essence in religions and wanted to link his feelings with inanimate objects in his environment and his ideas of the sacred. The work talks about religion as a social phenomenon and attributes its origin to individual emotional security. 1915 to 1917, Great War. The last 3 years of life were marked by the bitterness caused by a tragic event. Indeed, in 1915, a decisive dramatic event occurred in Durkheim's life as he lost his only son who died on the Salonika front during the First World War. In this sense, the publication of several texts inspired by the circumstances of the so-called Great War was significant. The death of his son undermined the health of our author, resulting in his death in Paris on November 15, 1917. We are pleased to reflect with Durkheim that education as a social element takes up key approaches in relation to teacher learning processes, a significant situation in which teachers must necessarily sustain cognitive, psychomotor, and socioaffective knowledge aimed at respect for culture, idiosyncrasy, and traditions.
Attributes that align with the Durkheim thoughts, which proposes the configuration of a human being with its own particularities.
This makes it raw materials for the transformation of education and society within the framework of social coexistent relationships, work, enjoyment, harmony in multicultural contexts for all students.
Thanks for watching our video.